Hi, I'm Scarlett, a plant-based vegan trying to live my best life, and I want to help you to live yours too. So I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit about why I became a plant-based vegan and how this evolution came to be. Um, I actually was a vegetarian for 10 years. 2018 will make it 10 years. And I gave up eating meat after watching a video about, just how animals are treated. So I became a vegetarian for moral reasons, not for health reasons. And that is a big difference because, you might have a conversation with someone and you're like, oh, I'm a vegan, or you could say, I know a vegan, but they're not necessarily healthy. These are junk food vegans or carbivores, as I like to call them. I was a carbivore. I still ate eggs and cheese, but I didn't eat any meat. So basically, I lived off of pizza and cornflakes and all that good stuff. Well, not really good stuff, right? And so it didn't really occur to me about nutrients being healthy or anything like that. For me, it was more about just not being hungry, and I didn't care how it happened. It could be a bag of chips or whatever. So I wasn't really thinking about how I was nourishing my body. Well, 10 years later, completely different story. I'll tell you that I got really sick one day after taking a strong antibiotic. So I had gotten my wisdom teeth pulled. I was in my mid-30s. I know I waited a little long to get my wisdom teeth out, and so the doctor, the oral surgeon, prescribed a strong antibiotic. I then developed C. diff. I won't go into the details, but you guys can do whatever research. It's C.diff. It's an acronym. Don't ask me to pronounce what the actual bacteria is called, but C. diff, everyone, you'll be able to find it that way. And it's an epidemic, it's a problem. And after getting that sick, I decided I never want to get that sick again. So I started learning how to cook and getting better at cooking and enjoying cooking, and saw cooking and baking actually as a form of creativity, not just like something that was a necessity. And and the evolution just started from there. Like every day, every year, I just started trying a little bit different things as far as food goes, and doing a little bit more research and understanding my body and really paying attention to how my body reacts to certain foods. And it was through just having that sense of awareness of my body. I also discovered that gluten was a trigger for migraines. So I would get migraines, and they progressively were getting worse. Part of my theory is that the C. diff made me either develop or made the gluten intolerance worse, because I also suffered, before I got C. diff, I suffered from acid reflux. I could not drink boxed orange juice, and actually I haven't had boxed orange juice in like maybe 20 years. So there are certain foods that I couldn't have hot sauce, because of the acid reflux. I'm gonna get real serious. I would get bloating and I'd be constipated all the time. And I did what any other, regular person on a standard American diet would do. I drank Metamucil. It didn't occur to me like, oh, you need more real fiber. You need to eat more vegetables, more fruit, all that. So it was just learning more. YouTube has so many resources, going to watching all of the different food documentaries on Netflix and on Amazon. There were some really good ones that I liked, and I can link them down below. But it was last year I was listening in on a live online seminar, a webinar. It was an 8-day webinar by foodrevolution.org. And I tuned in every single day. I got my sister and I sent links to friends. I'm like, you guys, you have to watch this. You have to listen to this. It's so good. And, some of my friends did tune in, and they were just like, mind blown, all the information that we were getting. And that was April of 2017 when I completely went plant based. I cut all animal products out of my diet, except I might have some milk chocolate every now and then, but mostly I'll have dark chocolate. Anyway, so after going completely plant-based, so there is a difference when you say vegan versus plant-based vegan. Vegan just tells you that you don't eat meat. When you're a plant-based vegan, that means you don't eat meat, you don't eat processed food, you eat whole foods, you eat plants, you're eating foods as closely to nature as possible. And after going completely plant-based, guess what? I also learned that eggs triggered my migraines as well. So I cut eggs completely out. I even thought that the eggs that ran around, the chickens that ran around my uncle's backyard, his eggs were probably like better for me. No, it didn't matter where those eggs came from. The other thing is I suffered from insomnia for a very long time. I mean, it was horrible. I was on Ambien and other types of medications for years to help me sleep. Not anymore. I went completely plant-based. Sleep just started coming back the natural way. I had back pain. My back pain, after I gave up dairy, the back pain that I suffered from, I thought, well, maybe it's my pillow or maybe my bed is wrong. No, it was the dairy that was causing me to have chronic back pain. Isn't it crazy? So it's these little things you think that as you're getting older, and I'm 41. So you think like, well, you're getting older, you're supposed to be falling apart, these things are supposed to be happening. No. If you feed your body what it needs, your body is going to prosper and do well. I use this analogy with my mother. I said, you have a car, your car is supposed to get regular gas, but you know what? Diesel is cheaper, and it does the job, right? So you're putting diesel in your car, but then your car keeps breaking down. You have to keep fixing the car, but diesel is so much cheaper and it does the job, right? No, you're not giving your car the fuel that it needs. You're putting something else into it. I know you guys are going to be like, diesel's not really cheaper. That was just an analogy, folks. But you get the point. So I like to preach the gospel of going plant-based. I try not to get preachy with it, but you know what? This is my channel, and I'm going to get as preachy as I want. So anyway, this was supposed to be quick, and it's longer than usual because I could talk about this forever. But thank you guys for watching, and subscribe and comment below what kinds of videos that you want to see. And also check out my blog. It's scarlettrocourt.com, and I will link it down below so you can learn a little bit more about me and read some of the posts that I already have. Thank you.